And we are live. Yes, we are.
We get to play.
We get to play. So, those of you who are watching, before I go and check out who is, those of you familiar with Kitty and I know that when we are here, we are actually. Why is my banner not running? 1 second. We are actually playing. There we go. What's this top thing about? Oh, we're gonna hide that. Hello. There we go. Threw me a little bit off course here. Yes, when Kitty and I are here together, we are playing. It may sound like we are giving some amazing insight to all of you, but her and I, we're playing. Yes, we are. So, Kitty, do me a favor. Just take over for a bit. And let everybody know what we're doing because I'm just going to make sure we are, where we're supposed to be streaming.
Well, we're here today to talk about the moon magic. Talk about this very, uh, yet again, another super moon, super powerful moon. Um, at the same time, this super moon is happening, we also have Venus moving into Leo. And Venus in Leo is bold and brash and proud. Venus is the planet of relationship and beauty. And I actually was looking at the chart of it. It's actually in the sixth house right now. So it really is about healing, getting ready. Meanwhile, the sun is hanging out in the seventh house. Venus is home, relationship. So this is a very powerful moon. Most of the planets right now, interestingly enough, Joanne, are in the quadrant of the inner child. So this is really about cleansing at a very deep level, very much bringing back who we are at a real basic level. The moon is in Aquarius, so it's in vision. It's in the revolutionary energy. It's in the quadrant of the ever um, rebellious teenager. And so this really is about breaking free. Full moons shine lights on to let go, shine lights on for forgiveness and giving gratitude. And this is a big one. This is a big clearing out of stepping into this very authentic piece of who we are at that very innocent child level. So that's pretty cool. I don't see you on your page.
I'm coming there now.
Okay.
Coming there
Um,
now.
And so we are here to talk about this amazing moon magic that's happening tomorrow. Um,
It's
the
so, it's so funny as you say the moon magic. I was looking at it when I wrote it out. I wrote moon and magic. So yes, moon magic and moon and magic.
mhm. Yeah, it's full at 9:36 p.m. So it's full at night, and we have Mars also in the background. Being you can activate spirit, put your will towards spirit. Messages are available to you tomorrow, so that's pretty cool. Along with that, moon has been talking to the expansion planet Jupiter, which is in Aries but retrograde. So it is about this new start, this new beginning, and the will to do that. And it's in this fantastic fixed energy, which is everybody's been talking about. God, I feel like things are just shaking up at all levels, but not necessarily right in front of us. And it is, it's seismic activity that's been going on. So,
Yes, yes. And one of the reasons why I'm so excited about this moon tomorrow. Kitty, do you know why I'm so excited about this moon tomorrow?
no, why are you so excited about this moon tomorrow?
Because I'm going to be very selfish and say it's my moon. Because it is. Because my moon is in Aquarius.
Ah,
So it's my moon. Super
yeah,
excited.
yeah.
Yes, I always get excited when the moon falls into Aquarius because just magical things happen for me. And
Well, and we in our class Optimize, we talk about that the class I teach about learning about your own charts. When you're rising, one of your big three is a moon sign. There are additional things, either if it's rising, additional things are coming to you. If it's your moon sign, you are also getting additional information about what you need to let go of, what the vision is that's stepping forth. So it is very magical for you.
should I just
Very,
put
very.
should I just tattoo the word let go on my forehead?
Yes.
Because I
Well,
just
you it was so funny because the Optimi class, we do a card reading, and we've been joking the last couple months that every single, and she even got a new deck, a new Moonology deck. Every single time is a let go card, and today it was the final let go, because it's like we are all kidding each other. Would you let go of it? We're tired of hearing about it, you know. So, but it's all of us. It's a big clearing because we're learning to send the energy ahead that we want to greet, and we have to let go of patterns and things that what we've been doing in order to make not only the room but also send that energy ahead so that it is magnified for us. So
Yes, yes, yes. So it is really fun energy, and not just because it's an Aquarius and it's my moon, but because it is. It's amazing energy, and on top of the Aquarius moon, I mean, God gracious, I'm sure we're all feeling Lionsgate activation from yesterday. We're still feeling right through the 12th. And before we dive in, Kitty, did you actually introduce yourself, or did you just dive right into the
I
topic?
just dove right in.
All
I'm
right, so how about we introduce ourselves for those who might be watching on YouTube, because we are definitely streaming on YouTube. So, Kitty, let people know who you are and what you actually do.
I am Kitty Foss. I am a storytelling astrologist, co-founder of Intuition of the Soul, which is a educational platform where we have programs that people come to learn and explore a safe place for their spirituality, and co-teacher of a course called Optimize with Your Energy with the Moon and the Stars, which is a course not to teach you to be an astrologer, but how to be your own, read your own chart and your own energies and look at what's going on in the heavens to make plans for it.
Love it, love it, love it, love it. And I am, as you can see, Joanne Angel BarryColon, just right up there. And I'm going to keep mine short tonight. At least I'm going to try. I am your certified holistic personal trainer, intuitive healer, and the creator of the Chakra Balance Numerology Cosmic Energy Forecast deck. And one last thing, Cosmic Energy Reader. We need to throw that in there. There's a whole lot more to me, but that's what we're going to do for tonight, because it could be a little overwhelming for some who are watching because of this energy. It's very powerful between the Lionsgate activation, this full moon that we're in. And what I want to do is I want to just chat a little bit about the date that this full moon is taking place. Because besides the fact that this moon's an Aquarius energy, and it is about what we're going to be receiving, the information we are getting, but the actual day is the 11th. And I like to believe that when we have a full moon or even new moon, and then in that juiciness of a master number, it's like, wow. And that's what 11 is. It's a master number. It's the master healer that you are, and also the master healers that you are calling in to help you through your journey, because we don't do this alone. Kitty and I play with each other as often as we can. We piggyback on different things that's going on for each other. And I know most, whatever title you want to give yourself, healer, practitioner, whatever it is, psychic, whatever it is, we all work together. So we have a team that we gain the support with. So you may be feeling the need to call in a master healer. And there's an expression: when the student is ready, the teacher appears. So my big question is to all of you out there: are you starting to notice that you're attracting your teacher? Your teachers are coming in, whether it would be for astrology, numerology. Maybe you're looking to learn about being a doula, or maybe you're looking to learn about spirit communication, whatever it is. But this is a perfect time. So stop putting that energy out there to attract your teacher, and also attract your students as well, because we're all students too.
Mm-hmm.
So this is an amazing energy as a master healer. And the overall day, the overall energy for tomorrow, which I didn't add up until now, is an 8 energy, which is about abundance. It's about what we're here to achieve, what we have achieved, and our success. But also with that 8 energy, it's associated with, as Kitty said before, and dare I say it again, as it should be tattooed, what are we letting go? What are we letting go? Now, reality of it all is, in order to receive what is coming in for all of us, you don't want your space to be crowded. So if you still have things that are in the way, note that the delivery person is coming and they're going to be knocking at your doors tomorrow at some point or within the next week at some point saying, we have your delivery. We need to leave it here. So if you haven't cleaned out anything yet, if you haven't let go of anything yet, your space is going to get very cluttered, and that's going to cause a little bit of confusion in your system because it's like, okay, so what do I do with all my new stuff? You have to let go of what you no longer need. And even if you're not quite sure what that is, I recommend, if you haven't used it in over a year, if it doesn't have any purpose for it anymore, those are the things you want to let go of. You want to let go of the sentimental material connection that you have to it. Because we all have a sentimental connection to something, but that's not a reason to hold on to it. So it's really important before your delivery comes in to really make sure you've cleared out whatever space that you're going to be bringing all this new stuff in for as we move into this amazing energy. What do you have to say about that, Kitty?
Well, I'm just thinking so much about as we coming out of this Leo time into Virgo, and Virgo is about all those little pieces. So I think that's an amazing piece of foresight too, as things are being shown in this moon, what we're letting go of, and it's a very core self. As we let go of those things, this next step is going to be about a lot of the physical pieces and systems that we can let go of. Are we participating in systems that don't serve us any longer? Because we once did, and that's also going to be true about things that come to us over this next few weeks. We've now let go the sense of self and the vision of what we want to create. Now, what are the pieces that may be, in my way? And the pieces then to make room that I want to manifest, to put in their place. So.
Yes. And I just want to give a shout out because we have a few people here with us. We have Robin here. So hello, Robin. We also have Gigi here as well. And Sue is here. So hello. Thank you for being with us this evening as Kitty and I play, because that's what we do. We play. Love this energy. And in regards to the Lion's Gate and also the Aquarius energy, Kitty, what would you say for all of us would be like the biggest, like, what do we need to do besides the fact that we just said we have to clean out whatever we need to clean out? What do we need to do to prepare ourselves for what is going to be taking place?
Well, this is very connected with that Lion's Gate. This Lion's Gate was a boomerang. Things came back to you in one sense or another. Some that were very direct, old habits, old things, some that mirrored or showed you that. And this is about shining the light on what we're proud of self about. And in this Aquarius structure, because the rulers of Aquarius are both our structure and our chaos. They're the parents. They're the bridge between the inner work and the outer work. And this self-chaos is the step forward. So even as we're starting to let go of so many things, somebody said tonight, I thought it was great, I'm almost giddy because I'm just chucking stuff out. That's kind of what this energy is. It's teaching us what to let go of as it comes up. So it's not just about things in the past, but this is a current. What is the vision I'm holding? And letting go of the other pieces that are in the way of the vision. And it's fun and focus and faith. There is a big piece of that is this Lion's Gate and it's all fixed energy. So this is getting the work done, but it's shaking it up at a very core level of our habits, but we see where it is. And in our relationship, this is a relationship moon because we're coming from the season of self and then we're looking at the community. So,
Yes, that beautiful Aquarius energy, the community, the collective energy, and also that the humanity to be more compassionate and kind to each and every one another, and also for ourselves, to be kind and compassionate to ourselves while we go through this beautiful expansion of letting go and being ready for what's coming in. And even more important, be ready for what's coming in, the unexpected. Because I'm sure every one of us have done our written rituals regarding the Lionsgate activation and even the full moon's, ritual of like what we want, full out, writing it out. But there's what we are writing and what we're visualizing. There's something bigger than that that's coming through, and to be prepared and ready for it.
mm-hmm.
Because there's surprises that are coming in. I know for me, I'm almost excited for what's to come, and at the same token, I'm like, okay, I'm like still a little nervous. I'm like still a little nervous. Like, what is coming in? Like, I know I've said this plenty of times when Kitty and I are together doing these lives. My personality is, once upon a time, I knew the plan. Once upon a time, I had a vision of the plan. And up until recently, I've been living the vision and the plan. Now all of a sudden, all my little pieces are all scattered all over the place, and it's like it's very uncomfortable for me right now because I have literally no idea what it looks like. I shouldn't say I don't have any ideas. I have pieces, and I'm like, okay, this sounds good. This feels good. All right, we could try that on. But like to put it all together, it's like, okay, so how am I gonna know if this is gonna work? And that's the uncomfortable part of it, And I must have said to myself and to my husband even that perhaps maybe I'll just stay where I'm at because it's just easier and just struggle through and try to really make it a way to financially make this work. And my body was like, why? My body literally went, why? Like, why? Why do you want to stay where you are just because it's comfortable? And because you're not familiar, you're not sure to how it's going to work once you let everything that you're going go.
Mm-hmm.
And that was like my big question. Which again, I'm still sitting, listening for the answers in reference to like, okay, I have an idea, but how's it going to work? Is it going to work? And one of my newest things that I say to myself, I say to clients too, is I'm going to walk up the 13 steps. And someone asked me one day, a couple of days ago, why is it 13 steps? And I was like, well, for one, that's what I heard when I was talking about this conversation. I heard the number 13. And when you add the number 13 up, it's four, which is your foundation. So you're walking up to your new foundation. And I'm going to open that door and walk through and see what happens. Whereas if I continue to stay where I am on my main floor in my familiar space, I'm never gonna know if these new pieces that I keep seeing, if they're gonna work or not. So I'm gonna be a gambler here. I'm gonna gamble and take a risk and see what unfolds with all these little pieces that I'm starting to see, and do it that way. And allow myself, as it's written on my forehead, you might not be able to see it, but it's there, to let go of what I need to let go so I can take this leap of faith into wherever the hell it's going to lead me. So,
this is a really common theme for a lot of people. I know something's coming. I know I'm letting go of things, and I'm letting go to make more room for faith for what comes through. And it's this is the month of higher self, because it is the month with Leo, and then it is the month that we move to systems. And the opposite of the Leo energy is this Aquarian energy of humanity. But it's the relationship with ourself is mirrored in the relationship with humanity. So when we're compassionate and kind and we mind our own business, this is a big turnaround of like, I've got to mind my own business, my own feeling, my own reactions versus me watching everybody else and trying to tell them how to be. And and not in what I've learned recently is there's a lot of subtle ways I pay attention to other people's business,
Yes.
you know, and trying to become even more aware of I'm thinking about this, but that means I'm not putting the energy into what I need. And so send it with blessings and work on the compassion for myself. No, let's think about what it is you need at this point.
Exactly. And so interesting because as you're saying what you're saying, all I keep hearing from spirit is for me, this is like, what's that expression? Like it's not like a 360. What's that expression when things, where you start is where you end? What is that expression called? I forget what that expression is called. But
Mm-hmm.
anyway, um, where I was 21 years ago, literally to the date, with no exaggeration, is exactly where I am today. 21 years ago today, 21 years ago today, I was in the mindset of like letting things go, packing things up, and getting ready to move into my storefront. So it's quite interesting on how this whole situation, this whole journey that I've been on is leading into that next chapter for me.
Mm-hmm.
Which is fun
Yeah.
and nerve wracking and
Yeah, it's a cycle, and it's a spiral cycle.
yes,
I taught a math program years ago, um, called Everyday Math, and who knew that this would become a life axiom for me? Of my phone decided to fall over, so here's the how it resonates with me. Um, trust the spiral. Trust the spiral. Um, and there is a piece of trusting the things that come back are for me to deal with, and the things that seem new are actually connected in the spiral to the next piece. So
yes,
very
yes,
much.
yes, and it's just a beautiful energy,
It is.
beautiful energy.
But I'm
Yes,
tired. But I don't know about anybody else, but I'm tired. I'm
yes.
just,
Some people have been mentioning that they've been tired. Some people have been mentioning that they've been experiencing some physical discomforts. Now I know regarding the Lion's Gate activation, because of the energy being as strong as it is and as high as it is, physical symptoms are definitely a guarantee to take place because when the energy is flowing through, whether our energy is, the chakras are open or not, this is not a matter of okay if your chakras are stacked or not. This is a matter of the energy is flowing through and it's flowing through quickly. So because
mhm,
it's flowing through quickly, it's activating and expanding the chakras. So again, doesn't matter if it doesn't matter if you don't do chakra work, and it doesn't matter if you do chakra work. We're all getting this quick expansion on each of our chakra points, which may very well look like maybe headaches or tension in the eyes, ringing of the ears, clogged ears. I know for me, my legs off and on have been not my hips so much, but my quadriceps have been a little buzzing. It's like what the hell? And like the other day, my left foot was a little buzzing, and today my left elbow. I was like, what the hell's going on here? But then I reminded myself, as I'm going to remind all of you, is that again, it's just the energy that's literally moving through our chakra points so we can expand because our chakra system's expanding as we are. And that's what this is
mhm.
all about. So if you are experiencing physical symptoms that might be flaring up right now, as we are moving into the Virgo energy, and you mentioned something about Virgo being aligned with something today, Kitty. You just said it.
Uh, I'd have to look again. Something is, well, we're getting ready for this Virgo energy. We have, well, we've got Venus. Uh,
There you go.
Venus is moving into Leo, but Mercury is exalted in Virgo, and Mercury's in Virgo right now. And what it
Yes.
means when it's exalted, it means it has a higher perception. And since it's Mercury, higher communication, available. And that's why I'd be a little cautious with the Venus moving to Leo, because she's big and bold and brass. And so, and since communication is exalted, you may be oversharing, or you may need to look a little bit at a level of discernment, because you're going to want to say, and again, the biggest part of discernment is this my business? Is what I'm saying a boundary, or am I trying, and if I say it and let it go, it's a boundary. But if I say it and I beat at it, then it's about a different control. And, um, you know, a great example, by the way, of what you were talking about is, so the four of us that did a broadcast over 3 platforms at Lionsgate, Amy and I both yesterday couldn't barely do anything. Finish sentences, slept. I slept almost 12 hours. So that level of energy that comes through, giving yourself the pause and the synthesis is really important, because you do overload your body.
Yes, yes. As when Kitty and I come here and we share what we share, and all of you are watching, even though, yes, it's just as Kitty was the other day with the other 3, even though it's through the virtual concept, it's still energy exchanging. We're exchanging energy with everybody. So with this energy that we have coming through, our bodies gets tired. So it's really important to honor your body. Rest. Make sure you're drinking your water. Make sure you're doing your meditations. Make sure you're getting out into nature. Make sure you're moving your body. Now, when I say moving your body, I always lean towards get your weights and lift some weights. And if you want to do it when you get outside into nature, hey, get a 2-for-1. Why not? But moving your body, but moving in a gentle way, because if your body's saying you need rest, rest as well. So this way you can honor that energy too. Because as you are resting, you're getting yourself ready for what's to come. And you don't want to be too tired once the come comes. So.
Right. And how you work with spirit tomorrow is a really interesting thing. Our will is working with this flow, this Neptune in retrograde, which is a reality check. Again, it's a reality check on where do I put my energy? How do I take care of myself? And when I take care of myself, that privately, I'm able to take that energy to expand that Aries energy that's out there, that's in Jupiter, on how we are together. So it's just a super moon. It's a powerful, because we're looking at this Uranus chaos, but the chaos is shaking it at a very core, so that we can find new structures.
Yes.
So
yes, and I also want to add too, just in case anyone's curious, those who also have the sun and or rising sign in Aquarius, you too will be obviously feeling this a little more so than someone who does not. But we're all feeling this energy because we all have Aquarius in our chart, whether it's the actual Aquarius in itself or the 11th house. So we're all feeling this one way or another, which I love.
This moon is, just think of it as a big step forward, like pushing shackles kind of off you, that released feeling, especially because it's release in the vision of what we want to be. Sean's Aquarius rising, so it's going to bring her even more of that energy. Look, and I'm even getting hiccups with it. Excuse me.
Yes. So before Kitty falls asleep on us, because she's got, rightfully so, because she's been a busy beaver all day today, why don't we pull some cards?
All right. Now, for Lionsgate, did you see whose deck I was using?
Yes, I sure did. Kitty, you always use my deck. And then
I do.
It came to reading, giving me a card reading,
I wouldn't use her deck.
You were guided to not to use my deck.
Yes, that's right.
Yes.
And it was, what was funny about that, just so you know about the synchronicities, folks, was we actually had a different name and the person wasn't on. And then she said, well, okay. And I was already being guided. And I said, well, that's funny, because I was being guided not to use Joanne's deck. And that's because it's Joanne. So that was who we ended up with the reading in the pair. So I want to pull a card for a general energy. Boy, this one just jumped out. and it says resilience. Can't make this stuff up, folks. Burn away the past. And it's the number on it, numerology is a 9. So it is that transformational. It is that letting final go. And 9 is a cosmic number. It is the number before we start a new cycle, whatever the energy is that brings us into something new. So
I love it. Unconditional love. Unconditional love. And we definitely want to have that unconditional love for self and others. And the number is 9 and 6. So we have a 6 here, which brings us right back into what we were saying regarding the Virgo energy as we move into Virgo to heal. And it's also the collective year energy, that 2022. It is about healing. It's about health, fitness, wellness. It's about taking care of your body and taking care of your home. Home can be your shelter, your job, and also your body. And we're talking about that sacral energy. Now, Kitty had said this before in reference to this energy that we are in is also about the inner child. So honoring your inner child. And we speak about moon energy itself, which is really about the inner child. Allowing your inner child to show up. Honor your inner child by showing him or her unconditional love. And showing up in your confidence is what I just heard. Confidence. Let go of whether you feel like someone's going to judge you, whether you feel like someone is going to blame you for something, whether you feel like someone is in that space of shaming you or you're shaming yourself. Let go of it. Step into confidence. Be confident. Allow the moon's energy to like being confidence into you. So anything you do tomorrow, just think about confidence. Confidence. How can I do this showing my confidence? And be confident. That's the word besides unconditional love.
We had a big discussion in our group tonight about with the inner child. When we create a safe enough environment, then we're able to bring that inner child out, that joy, that purity of living. But the energy we send ahead creates the space for that to be safe enough. So that makes perfect sense to me with confidence. So
that buzzing sound you hear is my hubby. And I'm going to send him off. He's probably going to kill me, but that's okay. In addition to all this beautiful energy, it's my hubby's and my anniversary today.
Happy anniversary. How many years?
9 years. 9.
Ah.
9. Yes. Yes. All right. So who's next on the card, me or you?
It's me. And two jumped out, and that makes perfect sense to me because all together they are an 11. It's the pause in your journey because it's time to lead. So without the epoch, it's hard to leave in the opulence. And this is all about a beginning too. It's time to lead. So stop where you're going and lead. Take the pause to figure out, where am I being called to go? And that makes it's about leading yourself too. And tomorrow is this moon of the vision. What is the vision of where I want to be? There's the pause.
Love it. And our next card is patience. Patience. Because if you're like me, I'm hearing constantly, let go, let go, let go. So here I'm saying, okay, so let me go and try to like get rid of everything. I want to just go in there and get rid of everything. But I got to be patient as well. I have to coast. So I'm saying to all of you as well, be patient. Be patient. As you let go, things will start to come in. As humans, we are so damn good at getting frustrated and then thinking, oh, it's not coming. And then that derails what is coming. So practice patience while you go through this process. Number 4 is your foundation. So having patience with the foundation you are building up right now. We are all rebuilding our structure. We are all in a place of literally from the ground up, building a new foundation. So that 4 energy is about the balance that's about to come in. And it is the matter of the heart. The foundation that you are building is close to the heart. It is very close to the heart. We're at a point where some of us may be feeling a little bit overwhelmed by what we are letting go of because it's close to the heart. So honor that as well, is what I just heard. So patience, close to the heart. Love that.
And it goes very well with this card about perfect acceptance. And when we perfectly surrender and accept, life becomes perfect. When we've let go of the control, when we have let go of and the patience to surrender, because you need patience to surrender, life shifts and it becomes more perfect. But it's in the surrender that we do that, and that's very hard for us to do. I could just fix it if I could only just call it the yeah but. Yeah but. Yeah but.
Yeah. Yes, yes. All right, I'm going to pull one more, and then I think we're going to be done for the night.
And I'm going to go night.
Yes, Kitty's going to go night-night. Kitty's tired.
Mm-hmm. It's a pleasant tired. I'm
Yeah.
getting it. It's what, that's one of the things I have learned is I can get to a pleasant tired or I can get to exhaustion. So if I surrender and it's perfect, then it's a pleasant tired and I can just let go.
Yes. I'm loving this card. I think it's so perfectly aligned and perfect timing based on the patience card. Fearless. Fearless. Yes. Because, yes, what we are letting go of, we can very well fall back into our fear. I said it before. You could sit in your comfort zone because you're familiar, or you can allow yourself to be fearless and climb those 13 steps, open the new door, and see what shows up.
That's perfect acceptance, isn't it?
Yes.
I'm fearless. Perfect acceptance.
Exactly.
Wherever I'm going, I'm just going.
Yes.
Yep.
And also, too, as Kitty just said what she just said, where you're going is where you're meant to be going.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Where you are going is where you're meant to be going. When we get caught up in our comfort zone, we literally delay ourselves from where we're supposed to be going. It's almost like standing at a bus stop and the bus is coming, but you're like, okay, I'm not going to get on that bus yet. I'm going to wait for the next bus. So you let that bus go. The next bus comes and you say the same thing. I'm going to let the next one go. 3, 4 buses have gone by and you're still standing in the same spot and you're delaying yourself from getting to where you need to go. So really step into being fearless and know that wherever it is you're about to go to, you're supposed to be going there.
Right.
There are actual people waiting for you there. You're no longer needed where you are now, where you are standing at this point. There's actual people waiting for you. And we're back to that 6 energy. 7 and 8 works out to our 15, which is our 6. Which is, again, this is about healing. This is about taking yourself to the next level so you can heal your mind, body, and spirit. As we let go of things, as they say in the feng shui world, when you let go, when you clear things out of spaces, you're literally allowing the space to breathe, which then allows you to breathe as well, which brings healing not only to your home or your, let's say, your office or your car, but also brings healing to your body as well because everything can breathe. Sacral energy, again, when we think about the sacral energy, it really is about being empowered. So anything that, for myself, I know I was experiencing this a couple of days, how I was sort of judging myself regarding the journey that I'm on right now and everything that's been going on. I've been judging myself. I've been in that place of like, well, how about if I just try it this way and see if I can hold on just a little longer and, this thing and that thing. And it's like, okay, let's let go of the judgment. Let's let go of the judgment and step into your empowerment so you can heal and be fearless. Love the card. Perfect. Love it. All right, guys. Thank you all so much for being here with us tonight. If you are just stepping in now, please, please, please go back and watch on the replay. We are streaming on my personal Facebook page, my business page, and also YouTube. So please go back and check it out if you're just tuning in now. And if you have any comments, feel free to put those comments in on the Facebook pages. If you're watching from YouTube and you have a comment, emails on the bottom, both Kitty's and mine. And feel free to email us if you have questions. And Kitty, one last time, just let them know how they can reach you with that email.
On the private Facebook page, Intuition of the Soul, it's a free private group where we have lots of fun. We practice, we do many different things. If you're interested in learning more about your charts, you can email me there at Intuition of the Soul. And pretty soon I'll be able to actually add, if you're interested in the class, the optimized class email. So if you're interested in learning more about your chart and how to use that energy, happy to talk to you about the course itself. So, and Joanne, as always, it's been fun. I'm sure we'll be playing very soon. It's a very busy month. Busy month.
Yes. And for those of you who are interested and want to do some work with me, I have an amazing 3-day free workshop taking place that I'm combining all my services so you can get a taste of everything I do. So if you want more information about that, just email or put in the Facebook comments that you would like some more information. It takes place on August 22nd, 23rd, and 24th, 8 p.m. Eastern Time. So I would love to have you there. All right, guys.
Gee, August 22nd has a lot of bullseyes on it. That's interesting. Do you have a flyer that we can make sure we
Yes.
put up on IOTS? Okay, good. Yes. All right, good.
When you
All
think
right,
about
guys.
August 22nd very quickly, it's the Master Builder.
It is the Master Builder. Yes.
Yes.
So.
All right, guys. Have a good one. Let's let Kitty go to bed.
Thank you.
Shutting it down.